Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Adam RPG with me, Bring It On. Let's see about waking up Rudolph here. Rudolph Karpov, having left his bed for the first time in a long time, is watching over his apartment with a dreamy gaze. He is trying to talk, but his dry throat is only producing wheezing noises. Rudolph coughs into his fist and tries to talk to you again. Where am I? What happened? There was a moment when my shiny sword was cutting through the many tentacles of an ancient deity, enraged by my search for the City of Dreams. Now I am standing here, even though I had already given up on hopes to stand anywhere ever again. In my own home, in my own land. This smell, this potion that was poured into my mouth, is that something you cooked up, my mysterious guest? Oh, my god. How can I ever repay you? You saved me. You saved me from a monster that planned to torture me for eons to come. Well, the important thing is that you're alright. It's up to you to decide how you want to repay me. You know, friend, one of the reasons I started taking all this stuff was to escape this reality, at least for the time that I was asleep. I thought there were no more people like you left in this world. I don't have any money, but here, you can have everything I have. The man begins to root about in the drawers of his nightstand and under the bed. Here, I have some condensed milk. I remember, through a fog, that an old woman, my neighbor, was feeding me while I was sleeping. I think she used her own stash because mine is still here. And here I have some beetroot left. It's a pity there's no money. However, there is something in my pocket. I silently wait while the man is checking his pockets. With caution and sincere surprise, Rudolph pulls something completely unexpected from his pocket. It is a figurine carved from a single piece of jade. It's depicting a weird creature that looks like a mix between human and amphibian. The creature is posed as a thinker, sitting, resting its head in its scaly fist. I have no idea what the heck is that, and how did it end up in my pocket? However, this thing looks as if it's capable of making any antiquity salesman cough up a pretty penny for it. Take it, my friend. I won't take no for an answer. Well, alright then. Thank you, Rudolph. Let's talk for a bit now, shall we? Of course, my friend. You, being an uninitiated person that you are, probably have so many questions. Indeed, I have a couple of questions. Will you answer them for me? I'm all ears. Why were you asleep for so long? The time flows differently in the other world, my friend. My wanderings in the land of dreams led me to the chambers of a mad demiurge revered by some cultists. This monstrous, perpetually undulating mass of proboscis, and pseudopodia, crawling in the darkness, consoled only by the wailing of the diabolical violins, got a hold of me. It held me so tightly my sleeping body almost died of all the pressure. We fought, and for all the time that we fought, I was unable to return to my earthly body, because that would have meant me being distracted and possibly missing a deadly blow. There it took us several exhausting hours. Here, many, many days. Maybe this whole explanation is just something your body has come up with under the influence of the poison. Or not. One more question. Ask away. What is this world of dreams that you have traveled to? The world of dreams is a plateau, far from the sad reality of the doomed Earth. This plateau can be reached after several years of training. It's as real as our world. However, life here on Earth abides by the strict laws of physics. But the dream realm is the world of magic and living fantasies, speaking cats and the walking dead, of wizards and temptresses. But what do you know? Let me ask something else. Of course. Have you managed to find your City of Dreams? Sadly, no. I was stopped before I reached it. Sorry. I'm not going to tell you anything more. It feels too sad to think about this disgraceful failure now. Well, that could have happened to anybody. Alright, let me ask you another question. What are you planning to do after everything that has happened? Nothing. At least for now. In that place, where my poisoned mind has taken me, I was hoping that I would get a chance to go home and restart my human life from a clean slate. Now that it became possible, I'm not going to dream of other worlds anymore. I'd rather write a book, or go on a hike, or I'll find a job as a caravaner. I'll live my life to the fullest. And even if this joy I feel now wears off, even if this desperate reality pushes me to relapse, then I will start using again, but in smaller quantities, and take longer breaks between doses. I'm glad that you learned your lesson. And no more questions. See you later. Alright, old lady. A tiny, dried-out old hag shrugs, blindly squints to the side of you, and shakes her head. Having fixed the babushka scarf on her head, she quietly smiles. Hello there, darling. What do you want? Alright, so we have nothing else to... So she doesn't say anything about us fixing him. That's fine. Didn't want credit for it anyway. Let's head down and talk to Simon Spock, or Spack. I'm going to say Spock. Let's see if he has any more missions for us after the tattoo one. They went a little awry. Upon your arrival, the man at the table starts greedily rubbing his hands together. You notice a small metal box on his lap. So, my friend, do you bring me what I asked for? Yes. The skin with the tattoo is right here, as ordered. Bravo, my savior. The client was getting a bit nervous. Give it to me. Careful. Don't mess it up. There. You carefully hand over the piece of skin, and he gently places it in a small metal box, the inside of which reeks of strange chemicals. Awesome. The box closes with a soft click, and he hides it in a cubbyhole in the stone floor. Turning back to you, the man smiles and reaches into his pocket. I believe you're waiting for your reward. I've got you covered, my friend. Here's 1,000 rubles for the job, as well as 100 ruble bonus. He discreetly passes you a wad of cash, and also pushes a bag out from under the table with his foot. Here's some ammo and other helpful stuff too. You know, medkits, stims, everything you might find useful on the road. Just don't haggle with me, okay? That's your cut from the guy who hired us both. Stuff definitely won't hurt. Thanks a bunch. Take both the money and the ammo. This stuff will almost definitely come in handy on your adventure. Good, good. So, my friend, are you interested in another job? I've always got something on the go. Sure. Yeah, sure. Tell me what you want me to do. It's no secret to anyone, apart from the desperately stupid, that I'm also deep in the drug trade. It's a lucrative, and if you know the right people, safe gig. Much more stable than delivering tattooed skin to rich weirdos. Some small fry deals on the side independently, sure. But the cashes me and my companions transfer are much better in both quality and size. Before the secret cartel decides to interfere with us, we have nothing to be afraid of. When we transfer our stuff through the wastes, we'll never put our trust in only one courier. We're changing them out at specific spots. For example, there's a place called the Crossroads near Krasno. Couriers meet and exchange goods there. If nobody shows for the switch, the courier drops the goods in the hollow of a huge oak there. I need you to go to the Crossroads, get the stuff from the courier, or from the tree if the courier is no longer there, and bring the package to me personally. And what happens next is none of your business. Do we have a deal? Sure, I'll do it, but I expect a lot of cash in return. Not a problem. The drug trade pays well, trust me. I'm an expert. And now, the smuggler gestures for you to take out your map. He fears he's going to draw another crude cross or burn a hole through it with a cigarette, but he just points to the location in question. Go there and remember, if nobody meets you at the tree, dig around in the hollow. Jeez. I should go. Alright, another quest. This one sounds straightforward enough. I know where that's at. I'll just go this way. So that explains why I didn't recognize the hollowed out tree in that location when I was there earlier. So I think it was added for this quest. Unless it was one of those things that's been there that whole time, but since it had no significance, I just forgot about it. Also, hold on, I have ammo I need to get rid of. Hey, we didn't look at the statue. So, jade statuette. Is it a tiny jade statue? Sorry, is it a tiny jade statue of a man, or some kind of man-like creature? Well, it said man and amphibian, which sounds like Innsmouth to me. still think that Dark Corners of the Earth is one of the best Call of Cthulhu, or I guess Cthulhu Mythos experiences you can have in video games. Despite some of its jank, the early part of the game is just phenomenal. Much better than some of those modern attempts at the genre. And by modern attempts, I mean the new Call of Cthulhu from 2018, I believe. Which, if you're interested, I did a Let's Play of on my channel. Alright, let's get to the crossroads and deal with this quest. I guess we'll just pursue this. Maybe we can wrap it up, the rest of his quest line this episode, then go to the Mountain Pass of Woes in the next one. Because I'd like to finish all the quests in the Waste before I head to other locales. Just so once we're done with both the Mountain Pass of Woes and the Dead City, we'll be in the final stretch. Why did I stop? I can't get there. Oh, this dude is blocking the car. What a jerk. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Once I'm done with the Mountain Pass of Woes and the Dead City, we'll just be in the final stretch of the game. At least that's the plan. It was like an NPC that was like walking right here, and I guess he was standing right there when I clicked on the car. I'll drop this off. I really don't need all these, but I'm not going to get rid of them. Don't need that many. I'll hold on to 2 of these. Oh, wait, actually. What am I doing? There we go. Probably don't need these. We can swing by the fueling station fortress and see if that one guy came back. Rook. Yeah, Rook. That's his name. First things first, the crossroads. Up here. So we'll swing by the filling station fortress on the way since it's on the way. Because that guy still owes me money. So I don't think this has anything to do with Rook's quest. I think this is just a random encounter. So it did say this place comes under attack every now and then. A brick and 2 broken bottles. I don't know what they thought they were going to do with this attacking this place. I'll take the easy 86 experience. Good news is, Rook is back. There's that tea that I needed earlier. Let's just drop all this stuff off. Let me go talk to Rook. Then go get invested in the drug trade. Alright, I already read all that. It's over. How did it go? The man doesn't even listen to you. He just sighs and talks to himself. I looked for him for so long. Oh, how I dreamt of finding him. Almost every night I saw dreams where I choked Costi the Yob, where I flailed his skin off his body. They're supposed to be flayed. Flailed his skin off his body, where I poked his eyes out, all the while asking him, why'd you kill my friends and family? This guy became a part of me, like an ugly scar. And finally that day came. He was kneeling before me, on the border of Fokolevka. He was in his underpants, his hands destroyed by years of labor. He had a beard, but he had those same eyes. And as I was grasping my handgun, with that old bullet, my old bullet, when I took the shot, the world stopped. Well, I hope you found your satisfaction. Yes. The man lowers his head. His body starts trembling. You start to think that he is crying, but then you hear a joyful laugh. Oh, did I ever. Screw that bullcrap about violence not solving anything. That was the best darn day in my whole life. At first, he was all calm and such. He told me some bullcrap about understanding my anger and letting God judge his soul or some crap. He stood there, on his knees, smiling and whispering prayers at the sky. That's when I told him that after I'm done with him, I'm gonna rape and kill his wife and daughter as they were forced to look at his dead body. Okay, this guy got a little out of control. Did not see that coming. After I told him that, he lost his cool. That's when he started begging. That's when I finally saw fear in his eyes. It was beautiful. Hold up, you did something to his family? Nah, I didn't touch them. I just wanted to make Kosti the Yob a bit less calm before he died. And now, there's an afterlife he's roasting in hell. What a victory. I try to say something, but then decide to keep quiet. Oh yeah, now that my revenge is complete, it's like a huge rock rolled off my shoulders. Now I can finally part with my past. Last time I was in Krasno, I met a wonderful lady named Yegoria. You know what? I should totally call her on a date. Yes, that would be awesome. Yeah, probably. But wait, I still have to pay you for your help, right? Hold up. The commander opens up a small cabinet and takes out a stack of rubles out of it. Out and out. Okay, along with some ammunition and food. Here's 1,000 rubles and some goodies for you. Hey friend, I don't think it's enough. If you say so, buddy. Fine. Here's 500 rubles more and some ammo. Thanks. That'll help me out a lot. Hold on to it. And thank you again. It's so easy to live now that it's over. Probably. So what are your plans for the future? I'll continue serving here. Maybe I'll marry someone. I know a woman. I really hope she feels the same way. Anyway, no matter what the future holds, my wrath finally left me. Alright, well thank you for the answer. Well, I better go now. Okay, good. He didn't do anything to the family. He was just trying to get a rise out of Kostya. That's a little more understandable. Still don't agree with what he said. But, I thought I was gonna have to kill this guy. Glad it didn't come to that. How did I get all over to Red Fighter so fast? That's weird. I think the crossroads, yep, just above us. Nice, we already looted that guy. Is that supposed to be the guy that was supposed to be here to meet, but he was here, like, way earlier? You see dead body. Okay. Sure enough, there's no courier in sight. Better inspect that tree hollow over there. You peer your hand into the tree hollow and start digging around. After a moment, your fingers touch something uncomfortably cold and wet. With a swear, you start inspecting the strange object, get a grip on it, and start to pull it out. The object turns out to be a severed head of a fairly young man. His mouth is stuffed with a bloody piece of paper. Quickly, throw the head back into the tree hollow, but keep the note. I was expecting something like that. What an adventure this turned out to be. Alright, what did we get? Bloody message. This piece of paper is stuffed into the mouth of a decapitated head. This is for taking our spot in Fokolevka. Remember, we will kill 10 of you for every one of us. If someone dares to even look at one of my guys the wrong way, the punishment will still be death. Simon, your cronies better watch themselves. From this time on until the end of their lives. Uncle H. Uncle H. So I assume we just return to Simon, right? Yep, tell my employer. So I wonder if we would have sided with the other guy, if we would have been sent here to kill the courier and put the head in the tree. That would be cool. Oh, whoops. Also, I wonder where that guy would be headquartered at. I wonder if we just work with him from Volkolevka. If I sided with him. Because I don't know who his bosses are, if there's even a way to meet them? Either way, let's go talk to Simon. Let him know what's up. Also, I should give Fidel a better melee weapon. He has 100 melee weapons, 100 points into his melee weapon skill. He's still using a knife. He could easily use the Taiga machete. I don't know if I mentioned it last episode or not. But I definitely thought about it after I recorded it. So what I could do is, once Alexander levels up, I can get him up to 110 points into melee weapons, give him a saber, like I have, and then give Fidel the Taiga machete. Wait, what am I doing? I don't need to go that way, I need to go down here. Alright, Simon, I have bad news. The man puts his radio away, looks at you questioningly. I'm not going to dance around the matter. The drugs are gone. Your courier lost his head. The smuggler shivers hearing the bad news, and blindly pushes a button on the radio, ending the conversation he was having before you showed up. Okay. Do you have any clues? I found a message stuffed into your decapitated courier's mouth. Hand over the bloody note. The man reads the note, looks around, sniffs at the paper, and finally shakes his head. A message from some guy called Uncle H. I get it now. Hook, you freaking boxer son of a gun. So this is your doing, huh? Wait silently. Uncle Hook. At one time he almost became the boxing champion of Navaloki City. He came down from the north to create a gang of his own, and succeeded. When I sent you to deal with Tawfik Mozambique, it was mainly to spite Hook. He was the petty thug who inserted himself into our operation. Remember? Wow, so he's really a boxing champion. It's a funny story, actually. He was competing in the finals of a respected boxing championship, and he was winning. His opponent never had a chance. But the name of the championship was Boxing Novoloki 1986. The bombs fell before the last round was over, putting an end to his winning streak. He was never officially crowned champion. Hook is a pretty smart man, but this one failure is still stuck in his throat like a fishbone. It's his big weakness. However rational and scheming he may be, if someone reminds him he was never named champion in the arena at Novoloki, he goes crazy. Starts crying, laughing, twitching, and striking out at everything around him. Even the heart problems he developed later in life don't stop him from going berserk over this petty thing. But don't get me wrong, this doesn't stop him from being dangerous and calculating leader. His boxing skills are nothing compared to his crime lord skills. What's his criminal record then? How dangerous is he really? He's had failures and victories in his time. He's tried it all. Planned a raid on Ochonoye village with bandits from the eastern wastes. Worked with a secret slaver gang in Paragon. Sold ammo to the thugs in the bandit fortress. He even tried to join the Krasno Mafia, but their boss showed him the door. His main problem is that he was never on top of things. Always playing second fiddle. Seems like he finally decided to do something about it. And what should we do about it? Don't rush me. I need to think. The smuggler starts drumming on the table with his fingers while pondering. The situation isn't going to be solved quickly. I need to talk to my colleagues first. Maybe even try to contact Uncle Hook himself. He crossed all the lines this time. I don't care so much about the life of one courier, but he stole a very big shipment of drugs. That's unforgivable. Okay, I'm gonna have to go talk with my partners. Come back in a day or so, alright? Alright. Alright, we're just gonna wait. Where's my crackers? Oh, is he still walking away? It's been a day, buddy. These rats almost sound like they're talking to one another. Who's he talking? So I wonder, since it's been a day, I wonder if I can just go up, come back down, and he'll be back. Let's find out. If not, then I'll go to the tavern. Or hotel. Hotel. That's what's in Krasno. Yeah. Alright, screw it. We'll go to the... Well, I'll just wait. Up top. Uncle Hook. What if that's his real name, or if that's a like a boxing moniker. Known for both his left and right hooks. Hey, he's back. Alright, let's talk, Simon. Can I talk to you while you're walking? Let me sit down first. It's been a long road. Alright. Alright, the smuggler looks at you as though he's made a very important decision. Without any preamble, he skips right to the plan. I managed to call this Uncle Hook bastard. Our long-distance discussion didn't reach any result, however. That's why we're having a good old-fashioned meetup. He'll bring his boys, I'll bring mine. We'll talk about future relations and become good buddies. Or some blood will be spilled. If that happens, I promise it'll be Uncle Hook's blood. I want you to attend this meetup. The more people on our side, the better. The other reason I want you to be there is because everything started with you taking care of Tofik Mozambique. What will I get for attending? It's going to be a rough situation over there, so don't you worry. I'll pay you with cash, meds, ammo, the usual. But I'm also going to throw in a very special artifact from the dead city. How about it? Your eyes are glowing with greed, my boy. That's the spirit. I'm with Hook now, die. Why would I be with Hook? I don't know anything about that guy. Fine, I'll go. You're a saint among men. The meetup is going to happen near a place they call the Old Bridge. Go there and be prepared for anything. Meanwhile, I'll call up some of our friends with the help of this here radio. Oh, this is going to be fun. Just like in the good old days. Meet them at the Old Bridge. Got it. Alright. I know where that's at. Oh wait, I need to go through the... Darn. All the way back over here. Okay. Well, this feels like the final quest. An artifact from the dead city. I wonder if I'm gonna get a mysterious serum. What else would it... I doubt they're gonna give me another one of those. You can get another mysterious serum in the dead city. I don't need to speculate. I say do the quest and get that sweet artifact. I don't know what else it could be. What else would the... I'm excited about it though. I'm really excited to find out what that artifact is. I like unique loot. I wonder if you get the same reward from Hook if you side with him. If you can, I assume that you can, because Mozambique did offer you that option. All right. Probably should have killed Mozambique while I was there then, because he's probably going to show up to this meeting. That's going to be one more person we have to fight. Old bridge. Also do like how he was going on about how safe the drug trade is, and then we go and find his courier that's missing his head. Alright, I'm gonna call the episode here. In the next one we will deal with this confrontation. We know it's gonna end in bloodshed. It's not gonna be a peaceful resolution. Well, I guess it could be. Maybe with my mediating skills we can come out on top financially instead of just, you know, killing everybody. We'll see. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next one.